She makes it look easy, not
right.
too powerful, but it's really at the space where the defender is kind of far from.
Dapat makita mo yung anak dito si Cecil Cruzada. Carbon copy ng mami.
Mini-me?
Mini-me. Tapos pag naka-uniforme si mami, naka-uniforme rin siya.
That's a girl. Okay.
Here's the push coming from Piatida. Oh, Tubino was not in her spot. Hingpit did a good job setting that one up, but Tubino was just absent.
Well, she wasn't ready for that.
Right.
I expect that.
12-10. Navy. Perpetual has yet to taste the lead in this match. Good read by Janela. Serve goes long for Cruzada. 12-11. Navy's lead down to 1. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, you're watching the Shakey's V-League right here on GMA Live TV. Nice natin batiin ang mga kaibigan natin dyan in the Middle East, in Japan, in New Zealand, in the United States, everywhere in the world. You're getting to watch what the Philippines is so crazy about right now. Janet Serafica on the attack. Sartin sets up Piatida, and Piatida goes through Marilu Galido. And we are tied again at 12.
Well, Perpetual now, you know, their defense really working for them. They're able to anticipate the shots of Navy. Navy, on the other hand, kind of scrambling in their defense.
I'm surprised that Nene Banyas has not yet called a timeout. They just cannot pull away from this scrappy Perpetual squad. Serafik on the attack again. And this always comes from an over-receive. Here's Serafik on the quick to Laborte. Good coverage that time by Perpetual. Here's the attack by Piatida. Is there a check ball? Yes, there is a check ball.
Well, Navy contesting that, but referee Efren Gaa awards the point to Perpetual, and that's the lead.
That is their first lead of the game, 13-12. And this is a positive sign for Perpetual. Boy, the kind of training they're getting here, they bring it to the NCAA. It's just going to help them win that championship. As Love Hingpit, a very short lady who with a very mean jump serve, gives now Perpetual a 2-point lead, and then Ibanez finally pushes the panic button.
Hindi synchronize yung emotion natin. Gusto natin visible. Pero nasa-tense ka, huwag yung pressure na sarili niyo. Relax lang. Ha? Alam ka ba siya? Pressure yung sarili niyo. Relax. Receiving ko to. Sa akin ang wala. Sabi ko siya. Wala na. Yung service na, malakas na ba sa service nila mo ko yan? Wala.
Baka nga mahina yung service ni Hingpit, but it's so effective. Look at this. She stands about 5'5", 5'4", and she can get away with serves like that.
What do you call it? What do you call this again?
One jump serve.
Hindi, dating serve ni Hingpit Alison.
Hindi, kay Piatida yun, yung season serve. Ito, tipaklong serve to. And it's another nice one there from Hingpit. Bautista forced to give it up. Here's Hingpit on the back set right now for Sartino. Is denied. Great defense by the Navy.
Finally, Navy getting that block. But, you know, Perpetual is ahead because in terms of reception, we were talking about it earlier, Perpetual was receiving better, 30% success, and Navy just 10%.
Right. But with that, the lead is down to 1 for Perpetual. Serafik on the serve. Hingpit still able to save it. Sartin tries to save it with her left hand. And that was a good timeout by Nene Banyas because Navy is able to produce 2 points to tie it up.
Yeah, but you know, I like what Coach Nene Banyas was telling her girls. You know, you're pressuring yourself, Bali. You're losing because of your own emotion.
Right.
So you have to check that. And obviously, they listened.
Nice defense once again there at the net for Mikmik Laborte. Another denial there from Laborte. Here's Serafika. Porcina out of position. She still attacks. Here's Hingpit on the back set now. Papunta kay Piatida, and that's gonna drop down. Bautista was not there to help out the Navy.
Well, that's really hard to get because Laborte was able to get a hand on it, and it totally changed the speed of the ball.
Right. Perpetual reclaims the lead now, 15-14. Honey Royce to be now to serve. Over-received big time there by Nene Bautista. Set up now for Piatida off the block of Prochina, and look at this. Perpetual will take a 2-point lead into our second technical timeout. They were down by 5 at one point, and they're now working as a cohesive unit. Thanks, of course, to Pom Piatida. We'll be back. Stay with us. The League's official website, ladies and gentlemen, www.v-league.com. PH. Got some cool pictures there of what's going on here in the second conference of season number 8. 16-14 right now. Perpetual doing very well against the Philippine Navy. Just low on the serve there from Honey Royce Tubino.
Well, untimely error there. You know, every point really matters because this is really a close match.
And now Mick Laborte had a good start. It tapered off a little bit since. If it's Fun Family Pizza, it's got to be Shakey's. Here's Pitt on the delay, and that bought enough time. Galita has no back. Piatida is on a roll here in set number 1.
Well, again, no, the defense of Navy really having problems. They can't control the spikes, even the service reception.
And now Piatida Lasongdern, or they call her Pom.
Her favorite serve.
Yan, natisod. Roses. Nice dig that time by Piatida. Here's Wirawan. Just goes wide. Si Wirawan parang diesel ito eh. Yung mababaluntag niya sa simula, yung mga palo niya medyo erratic. But come the second, third set, she's almost unstoppable if they go to her. Especially in that open position.
Yeah, and
16, yeah.
And she can actually be very deceiving because she looks like a really sweet player, a timid player. But when she goes for the spike, kala mo si...
I don't know mo kay Jorens Riboli.
Exactly.
Diba? 18-16, left-handed attack there from Sandra De Los Santos. They will need her to contribute big time to help the two Thai imports. Another service error from Perpetual. They've given away 3 points on their serve already.
That's right. They have to check that because they keep giving easy points to Navy.
And that came from their captain, no less. Here's Prochina now on the serve. Running is Junela Sartinas to give up a free ball. Here's Roses. Running again for of Junela. And Junela is seeing stars right now. Look at this, Gusto mamula mukha nito si Junela. Oh! She's still wondering what hit her.
Well, so far, you know, Roses probably enjoying the sets of Serafica because she really gets solid hits.
Right. We're running denied there by Sue. And the Navy now takes the lead, 19-18, and Mike Rafael will call his first time out. That's 3 straight points now for the Philippine Navy.
Sino sa unahan?
Dalawa sila.
Bigyan mo sa kanya, ha? Basta tumalong ka. Bigyan mo.
Quick. Talon ka, kuya. Talon ka.
Ang ano na sa atin, maganda. Anti-receive kasi. Ang maganda receive natin, nanghirapan sila. Wala naman si Bautista, si Rizbike, si Roses.
Diba? Isang patay.
Asan yung interpreter? Tignan natin yung nakaraang play dito. You got Sue Roses anticipating this perfectly. Roses never put down her hands, and Wirawan says, "Who that one?"
Who that one?
Who that one? Natuto na kaya sila mag-English kahit pa. I'm sure si Piatida medyo marunong na.
Well, like Kisini and Boli, natuto na rin kahit pa paano.
Hindi, marunong na mag-Tagalog si Boli. Janela keeps it alive. King Pet in the air. Wirawan off the net. And Cruzada. Cruzada just put it in where nobody was.
Smart of Cruzada, but again, the Janela should have read that because it was very slow. Off speed, top spin.
May connection kaya na nagpakulot si Janela. 2018.
It made her think slow.
Mas maraming dinadaanan. Oh! Nicely done there by Sandra. Sandra's hitting at a high percentage right here.
Well, she needs more of that, and they're still down by 1.
Yep, but it's still close. And Perpetual knows that they can win this set. They can pull the rug from under the Philippine Navy. Sandra in the back row, though, but you got the 2 Thai imports, or just one of them, actually. Oh, Sandra with a nice.
Oh, lucky break. You know, I think that was going out.
Mick tried to get to it. Tied at 20 now. Boy, this is a college team against the Philippine Navy. That's a pretty sick matchup. And the college team is doing very well, especially with Sandra De Los Santos getting 2 consecutive aces. So we got a timeout here for Nene Ibanez.
Pwede naman tayo magpupungan. Ha? Mali. nandun na tayo, bakit natin pipibitayawan pa? Iyawan natin yung katawan natin. Ha? Ang sabi nila, hindi short, long. So, galing tayo sa labas, papasok. Kayo dito sa likod, above shoulder, out. Yung mukha kayo, huwag kayong tatayo. Pag lakpas sa shoulder, out na yan. Good play, ha? First match.
Very basic
Yeah, that's right.
volleyball 101,
Let's take a look at that last service ace again coming from Sandra De Los Santos. I mean, that went straight to Marilu Galido. It's pretty consistent in receiving. So back to back now.
But that was smart, a smart serve because, you know, the libero of Navy was actually in the set having problems receiving.
Oh, and now Ross is able to get to that one before it gets to the back row. Wirawan with a dig. Hingpit goes back to Wirawan off the hands of Roses. Here's Serafica. And Roses attacking. Denied there by Tubino. Rosado has to set up Roses who gives up a free ball. Hingpit in the attack. What a smart move from Love Hingpit.
Easy does it for Hingpit. She knew that Roses will probably give it short, so she was there just waiting.
Talk about being aggressive. That was just beautifully done there by April Ross Hingpit. Bautista was so tentative to get to that one. Rosas, and that one will go out. And look at this, the biggest lead of the game now for Perpetual in the end game is 23-20.
Well, they are on a roll, and you can see Perpetual really playing with a lot of heart today.
Exactly. And Sandra De Los Santos has been serving throughout this entire pull away. Another tentative reception there coming from Laborte. Cruzada. Here's Hingpit. Quick set to Tubino. Kept alive there by Cruzada. Laborte gets it across. Here comes Hingpit. There's a delayed set now to Wirawan. Galido on the coverage. Serafica. Quick set to Roses. Going back now by Tubino. 24-20 set point for Perpetual.
Well, coverage not there for Navy. Really, they have to check their defense.
Everybody contributing here for the Lady Altas. Sandra. And that will do it for set number 1. They were down 19-18 and they pulled together a 6-1 run to end the first set, Noreen.
Well, they're really still in this competition in this season because you can see that they're playing with a lot of heart and in a shake and play.
That's the third ace
That's the third ace.
from Sandra De Los Santos. We'll be right back. Stay with us.